There we go. Hi everyone! Thank you so much for tuning today's stream. I really appreciate it. Good morning to you all. Very appropriate waiting music. I like I'm in a queue for customer support. Hello there guys. JPK, Zach, Kex, and D-Great. Nice to see you all. Our beloved Oshi, our beloved Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. How's everyone doing today? What a morning. I had to go grab some coffee so I can feel awake a little. Good thing I have coffee. Having coffee this early? It's 8 AM. It's not that early. It's not that early, and like it's not 5 AM or anything. It's pretty. I feel like it's still like early, but not that early. We should be fine. We're in Tiny Bookshop. Well, it's never too late for early for coffee. I'm much better with you around. How you slept? I slept well. Thank you for asking, guys. I'm actually surprised I slept early last night. Usually I never slept early because of my, what do you call this? I do have a little bit of, what do you call that? Unable to sleep at night. I forgot the term, but I used to have that. Now I'm like forcing my body to actually like have a good sleeping schedule. So I think insomnia. Yes, insomnia. I had insomnia before. Like I really have to train my body to fall asleep at night. And apparently, I found out recently by massaging your ankles can be a good trick. It's like tricking your body to fall asleep. Fell a victim of insomnia. Yeah, I'm trying not to be anymore. Oh, it's night here? Oh, it's night for you, Zach? How late is it for you? Had a good breakfast? Yep, I had a good breakfast. Let's go, Cheryl. Make your body bend to your mind. I'm trying. I actually did the massaging the ankles part. Honestly, I'm surprised it works. Your ankles? How does that work? Yoo-hoo, good luck with the stream. Thanks, too. How does that work? Apparently, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like tricking your brain. It's like tricking your brain that you did a lot of walking that day. So you like massage your ankles like so you can like fall asleep. And then I tried. And then it didn't even take like 5 minutes and then I like fell asleep. It actually worked. I'm very surprised it works. So you guys try it for me. Let's see if it works for some of you. For some of you who have insomnia, give it a try and let me know if it works. And if it doesn't work, well, I guess it works on some people. At least it worked with me. I mean, I've read all about those mindful type of things that's supposed to make you sleep easily, but ankles is a new one. It's kind of like the... Have you guys heard of the tip, like, you're supposed to squeeze your body, like the whole of your body, like military-wise? You know the military fall asleep trick? Where you have to squeeze every single part of your body very, very hard and then release? And then your body kind of like tricked itself into like, oh yeah, I'm super tired, I did a lot of things. And then they, you know, they fell asleep. I just use ASMRs. ASMRs are kind of tickly for me. I don't listen to ASMRs. Yeah, they did teach us that, but it's not that useful. Yeah, it doesn't really work on me. The military trick did not work that much. So when I found out about the ankle thing, I kind of like went, huh, I wonder if that works. Nothing wrong with trying it. It's not like you lose anything if you don't try. Or it's not like you lose anything if you do try it. So I did it. I guess all sleeping tricks are kind of like hit or miss. Yeah, kind of like hit or miss. I've also heard of like pressing your forehead kind of like trick. That didn't work. The military tip didn't really work, but the ankles somehow did. I just watched some clips. Doom scrolling on YouTube. Oh no. Apparently doom scrolling is even worse. You can't fall asleep even more if you doom scroll. So, I think there's some truth to it. Well, I'm glad you found the ankle, Cheryl. I'm glad as well. I can fall asleep better now. So today, my tiny bookshop. And this is great. The view that we have on the game right now is pretty great because this is like what I see in the morning, like how the sun looks like in the morning. So, pretty good. Pretty nice. I feel like it's the best atmosphere. Pretty great. So let's resume our game. You guys hear the music, right? It's not... You guys hear it, right? It's calming. Pretty view, right? Pretty view. Let's look at the newspaper first. What do we have? Weekly flea market. Oh, today? It's a flea market today. Fire and coal. Valuable finds for collectors. Well, more books are always good, right? Okay. Okay, flea market time. Let's go to the flea market. Oh wait, hold on. Flea market. Apparently more people like to buy fact books and classic books here. Okay. Classic and fact books. Okay, we have a lot of them. We don't have to worry about it too much. The prettiest eye catcher is the bottom of the right screen. Oh, thanks, Gags. That's too sweet of you. It's sort of quiet, but it's there. Not saying you need to turn it up or anything, though. Are you sure? I could turn it up a little, though, if you guys like. There you go. I hope that's better. Okay. It's not too loud that it kind of like makes your ears bleed, but it's there. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I think this is your first time looking at this, Kex, huh? We're selling books here. We're selling books, and since this is a market for people who like fact books and classic books, let's just rearrange everything first. Okay, so fact books. They take up... Oh, wow. There we go. And then for the rest... Honestly, I always put the kid books at the bottom because it's easier for the kids to reach. And then the travel books. Then we can also put the fantasy books here. And then the drama books. And then the crime books for people to get inspired. Then additional fact and classic books. There you go. Not that bad, right? Not that bad. This is a game where Cheryl tries to sell books and goes, "No, who bought that book?" I'm aware of the game, but I appreciate the tutorial. Thank you. There you go. Pretty good, huh? My layout is pretty good. Sure, it's not the most aesthetic thing to look at, but it's very functional if I say so myself, chat. If I say so myself. Okay, let's go sell. Because they keep getting the books that I'm gonna sell to another person. I don't like people getting the books that I'm about to sell to another person, you know? Like, come on! I plan to sell that! I need a hand. Sickly Fern? A rescue plan given over into your custody by someone who'd rather go unnamed. Oh, nice! What's stopping you from pulling it off the shelf and keeping it for the other customers, though? I can't edit the bookshelf anymore. Thanks for the help. Looks like you've got this all under wraps, right? I know I just dropped off a massive fern in front of you, but it's technically not mine. I kind of, you know, stole it. You stole this fern? I swear it was some rescue mission, though. Someone left it on my uni over the break when no one dared to water it. So I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Well, right. Thank Thank you. I'm sure it'll be better in the hands with you. Fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe. Oh wait, really? Dang, yeah, you can't. So are you an avid reader? If yes, what are some books you love? I really love The School for Good and Evil. I love History Is All You Left Me. Oh wait, History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. School for Good and Evil by... Hold on, I have to keep googling their name because I cannot pronounce their name properly. School of Good and Evil. Okay, hold on. School of Good and Evil by Soman Chayanani. There you go, I really love that book. And then Inheritance Games by... Hold on, I have to Google their name too. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. There you go. Those are my top 3 books at the moment. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Barnes, and School of Good and Evil by Chayanani, and History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. Tell him about the book you hate. Oh my god, Kex, about the book I hate. So the book I hate is written by the author of Fight Club. And the reason why I hated that book, I don't know, you might find this interesting. Maybe you might actually, I don't know, you might enjoy this book, but I personally didn't enjoy it. Because like the book, the plot of the book is, it's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey. But what ends up happening is the girl ends up meeting like a very handsome CEO, and the CEO wanted to take over the world through his product, a product for women, and that product is kind of like a substance, like a very juicy substance, and apparently if women use it, you know, they're never gonna be able to come out of their rooms because they're busy keeping themselves happy, if you know what I mean. And when the product was released, women all over the world stayed in their rooms, unable to come out, because they were so happy. They were so satisfied making themselves happy with the product, with the CEO that released. And men around the world were complaining about the product being too good. They said, "We are being replaced. Nobody wants boyfriends and husbands anymore. Why do women want to do self-efforts to keep themselves happy?" Stuff like that. It's kind of bad. Busy taking care of themselves. My takeaway from that is that you read 50 Shades of Grey since you know the plot. Busy taking care of themselves. Hi, I like a book. What kind of book do you like, Martin? I'll come back later. No! What a segment to catch me on. I'm so sorry to the new people just coming in. And the last thing I said, what? Husbands and boyfriends are being retired because of this product that women use, and they don't want to come out of their doors anymore. Pain. We love that, you know, pain. This is what I get for talking about the book that I don't like at all. Thanks again, I got to run now. Cheers. Oh, that's... Don't just put this fern on me. Why do they have to put the burden of me keeping the plant? I'm not good at taking care of plants, lady. No, what a perfect example of Cheryl content. I promise I'm a normal VTuber. Please, please come back. I'm a normal VTuber. My favorite book is The Ronja the Robber's Daughter. It is like Heidi, but more mature with real mythology in it. Really, Ronja the Robber's Daughter? Let me see. Let me Google it. Ronja the Robber's Daughter. Book by Astrid Lindgren? Really? This is your favorite book? They made a Japanese anime based on this. It's a children's fantasy book by a Swedish author, Astrid Lindgren. Really? What do you like about this? Can you give me like the plot summary? Normal, she said. I love our vanilla VTuber, Cheryl. I am. You read it like 28 times now? What makes you like it so much? Is it because it's a fantasy or the plot, the characters? Ah yes, I've heard you made the acquaintance of my Mary. She has a great sense for business, much more than I've ever heard. He runs to the Debois family. You know, the Liberté has been with them for 2 centuries. And Mariam has always managed to stay on top of those decades of paperwork while still looking out front with the customers. It is quite the invisible feat, although she has enough employees that she would do well to rely on a little more. And I think she has a hard time letting go of the reins, so to speak. Refuses to speak of retirement at all. But who am I to tell her what to do? I gave up on that years ago. Okay. Alright then. It is a child exploring the world, but meets dangers of a world that isn't exactly friendly by hostile harpies, other robbers clan, or even her own father. Really? It's a really nice coming of age. Nice. I love coming of age books. Exactly. Oh my god. I love like exploring the world. Does it have lots of like world building and stuff like that? And I mean, it is a fantasy book. There should be lots of them. Oh dear, I can always go for a good whodunit. I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature, and I adore crime novels. Okay. Dead on the Nile. There you go. How about Dead on the Nile? Yay! When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. No problem. I'll happily read more with William Shakespeare. Lots of oh yeah, by the way, the books in this game are actually real books. You can find them, so if you guys see like a synopsis that you really enjoy, chat, you can go Google it since it's a real book. Some of them are real, some of them are not. You would know if it's real, you know, if it doesn't have any Bloxbury, if it doesn't have any name, if it doesn't have the name of the city in this game. It does have a really nice character synergy in the way they bounce off from each other and doesn't shy away from some crippled topics like violence. I really love those, like, I really love those kinds of like stories. I don't know why, but if you have read more children fantasy books, I honestly love children's fantasy books more than adult fantasy books. You guys know what I mean, right? The adult fantasy books, like just an example, throwing it out, or Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. I don't know why, I just enjoy children's fantasy books because like there's something more imaginative to it. Like, so you don't need to have like a serious medieval kind of fantasy in order to have a serious kind of world building. I really love those. Make over it, I can only recommend it. The raunchy books? No. I don't read raunchy books. I mean, sure, I've read the one by that fight author, by the fight club author. But most of the time, I just really enjoy children's fantasy books. You know? I think, like, I don't know, I just really enjoy. Did you read Morning Glory Milking Farm? No! No, I have not. She reads them, but only for research. Hey, I can't help it, guys. It's not my fault. One of my friends were reading it, and she told me it was pretty good. And I got curious. Okay, tell me it's good. And then when I read it, it wasn't. You know? I used to have a classmate that doesn't really care about, you know, the teachers don't really care if she's drawing kind of like sussy stuff in class. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Troll friend? No, she's not a troll friend. She's one of my beloved best friends. Would you say you prefer kind books as opposed to have the cruel events? Cheryl is in it for the plot. kind books are supposed to have cruel events. Not really, because I've read some cruel books before. Although we probably have a different kind of definition when it comes to cruel. Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. My definition of cruel is not exactly just violence alone. I feel like you can write a cruel book without having to rely on violence, because like I read a book where like everyone dies by the age of 20. Like men die by the age of 20, women die by the age of 18. So they're kind of like in the last ages. Actually, no. Yeah, they're kind of like in the last ages, like they're approaching 18, and then the male interest is like already approaching 20 years old, and they're kind of like finding a way to escape from their fate of like dying, because you know she's turning 18 and she's gonna like die. So she goes around in espionage to prevent her fate from happening. So she ends up getting picked up by this like bachelorette, choose your bachelorette party, stuff like that. And he's a handsome dude and everything. And technically, in order for her legacy to live on, in order for her name to continue living, she has to, you know, she has to give birth and stuff, but she didn't want to, she doesn't want to. But she had to play into it because like it's her only way of finding the key to live beyond 18. It's a lot of things happen in that book. A lot of things. A lot of girl bossery happened in that book, and oh yeah, a lot of it. I gotta say, I was expecting her to fall in love with the male character, the main male character, but she did not. She fell in love with the enemy. Well, it's really not the enemy. He's not the antagonist to the female character. He's not the antagonist to the female character, but he's the antagonist for the male character. Does that make sense? Like, he's not a villain to her, but he's a villain to the main guy. Because, like, you know, he kind of took away one of his bachelorettes. So, it's not a love triangle either. Because, like, the male character doesn't really love the main female character. But he hates, like, one of his bachelorettes got taken away. So, yeah, I kind of like it. You know, I kind of like it. High School Me was like, whoa, this is kind of metal. I kind of like it. So I need a back book because I'm to acquire knowledge, but pop science is my pet peeve. I can't get enough of Heinemann mathematics. Everyone's favorite subject in school, packed with the greatest hits like arithmetic, trigonometry, and stochastics. It's fine for me. Oh, stream died? Yeah, no, it's my end. Hi! Hi, fun time. Stream died? Did the stream die? Oh no! Is everything okay? Is everyone good? Did my stream die? This is what I get for talking about that kind of book. Okay, so we want something... Okay, you don't want pop science, you want full on... St. Buxton. The Secret History of Buxtonbury Architecture in Britain. Was a new... I don't know if I have anything like that. No, it's from Small Island. Really? Maybe you like the Dictionary of the English Language. My ears perked when you said Britain. Really? Wait, what? Why? Stream is fine. Good here. Okay, thank God. Thank you. It was on my YouTube. Don't worry. Okay, thank God. Architecture. Maybe this would work. It's not The development of English architectural theory and practice. Let me see. I mean, this has theory and practice. It's not... The only thing is it doesn't have math. Do you like this? Oh, nice! She liked it! Maybe because it's British, maybe she likes it. But hey, it's very factual. So let's get it. As long as she likes it, I guess. A lot of people are really buying my books, chat. Now they're not anymore. No, wait, actually they still are buying a lot of books. Hey, how's it hanging? Still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out or I keep letting the band down. I tend to lean a little more towards non-fiction. I like niche books for the most part. I really enjoyed Italian villas and their gardens. Got anything for me, mate? Oh no, I just gave away! I just gave away my travel books. Oh no, I just gave away my travel books. I said tend to like I'm British. Yeah, I get you, Cax. No, I just gave it away. I'm sorry. I just gave away. Scholarly trap. Oh no, I just gave away my architecture book. Oh, there it is. Oh no, my books that I put up for sale have been sold. No, he's requesting something that somebody already took. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They already took it. Reggie, that's tough. I'll try my luck somewhere else then. By the way, look what I've found. I scored some really cool records at the stall back there. I haven't heard any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some more ideas for songwriting. Let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, alright? See ya. What for a book would Cheryl write if you would be to write one? That would be a nice stream Monday. I am a fantasy writer first and foremost. I love writing fantasy. And I have been writing fantasy for a while. It's just that, you know, I think I've only written up to 7 chapters of the fantasy book that I wanted to write. I don't know. Sometimes I just can't, you know. Like, how many revisions have I take? I think I've, like, yeah, sure, it's 7 chapters, but there's over, like, 3 revisions. I keep changing the orders of the chapters. Like, I changed protagonist, or I changed the orders of the chapters, I changed the plot. I haven't really finished a book. I haven't finished the book that I was writing. 7 chapters, very interesting. Yeah, because like I made the world a bit too big. I feel like I've written more world building stuff rather than, you know, focusing on the characters. Like I've written so much for the world that there's so many angles that I can take it. Like, oh my god, this empire in my fantasy novel has a lot of drama. There's a lot of interesting things to write about here. Or this place, oh, this protagonist can actually be good. Oh wait, actually this villain that I made has a really interesting story if he's the protagonist. It's really, really hard. I've only ever properly finished one story and I know what you mean. It's so hard to be consistent. Right, it's so hard to be consistent. Oh, thank you, D. Great. Thank you. I have tried writing other books. I've tried sci-fi ones. I don't really like writing sci-fi. It's not really my thing. And then I tried writing modern ones. I didn't really enjoy it too much either. I tried writing dark fantasy. I didn't really enjoy it either. I guess I just really like writing children's fantasy inspired books. I say inspired, children fantasy inspired books because like I don't think my books can apply in modern fantasy or in adult fantasy because most adult fantasy books kind of take place in medieval times, stuff like that, and it's not really medieval. It doesn't take place in medieval. It takes place in its own alternative Earth, you know? I really love the idea in my head at least. In the story I finished, it's a deaf mother seeking her son in a world where time folded in itself and humans have to compete with dinosaurs in a destroyed world playing in Asia. What? They have to compete with dinosaurs? Why do they have to compete with dinosaurs? What is the drama there? What's the problem? That's actually very interesting. English reading material, all-time best. I need to have a lot of money. Okay. Thriller collection. Just in time. Alright. Okay, we have a lot of books now. Oh, I forgot to buy things. I forgot to buy things in the flea market. But I just have too many classic books. Bar Beach. LT. Mega Marsh. Flea Market. Classic and travel. Travel and the waterfront. Because time folded for an unknown reason and suddenly all life forms are in the same time period? Really? They're all in the same time period? Oh no. Who's the protagonist? Who's the protagonist in your story? I mean, sure, everyone's goal is to like compete with the dinosaurs, but do they have a personal goal? Okay, I think we should go to classics. We have a lot of like Cafe Liberty. Let's go to Cafe Liberté. Because I just have way too many. Okay. I just have way too many classic books and I kind of want to get rid of them, chat. Okay. The travel books. Up the shelf there. And then... Oops. Oh no, I placed them wrong. I always fill the kids' book there. Fantasy books here. Books. Prime books. And then travel books here. And then classic books. And it's done. Let's go. Okay, she's deaf and mute. A middle-aged nameless woman who doesn't really speak or hear, and all she wants is finding her son who doesn't even know to still be alive. Huh? She's deaf and mute? How is she gonna survive? There's dinosaurs and everything. How is she gonna survive that world? What does she do to get around that place? That must be hard. Be really quiet? That's true. But, you know, how can you know if you're really quiet? You don't even know if you're making any noise. How can she tell? Good. As promised, we will begin our Pillars of Business course right away. First, our association's convenium from 1798 establishes that a good vendor, you must know thy customer. So do you truly know what the patrons of your shop want? Oh, give 3 successful recommendations at a cafe. I'll serve you closely whenever you stop by Liberté. Let us see how spot on your recommendations truly are. I'm afraid. She travels with a herd of massive herbivores as a way of protection. Still has to be wary. That's actually pretty cool! She has her herbivores. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Hello, how is business? Make me feel, make me think, give me something poetic. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Also, I'm trying to read from more female authors. Okay. Make me feel, make me think, give me something poetic. Okay. Okay. Oh, do I have it though? Poetic? Doesn't need to be poetic? Maybe you might like this? Does it need to be poems? I don't think it needs to be poems, right? It doesn't need to be poems, isn't it? So maybe this one. The color purple? There you go, nice! Okay, I'm still spot on, chat. Now that's a surprising treat. Everyone has been telling me to read The Color Purple. I'm doing pretty good for myself. Only George Alien has been in the news. What kind of herbivores does she hang out with? But yet again, I'm not really knowledgeable in dinosaurs. I passed my last exam. Don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated word. I wouldn't mind some culinary inspiration. Culinary? Artemis and Fury, the magic world. Wake. The comedy of errors, Meridian. The journey to the center of the earth. Happily ever after. Cookbook. I wouldn't mind some culinary inspiration. Here you go. This is it. This is a cookbook. You want some, right? Nice. Oh, so influenced and created poems, right? I'm pretty good at this stuff. Hey, what's this? Na 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 na. That's actually a pretty cool idea, Krager. She travels with Shantangosaurus. Think of a 20-ton heavy reptilian cow. A reptilian cow with territorial anger issues. And she keeps her distance, but tags along. That really? Shantangosaurus. Is that a real? Is that a real? Is that a real one? Oh, it is a real dinosaur. Oh, she hangs out with this? She hangs out with this? This is a herbivore? Reptilian cow. She hangs out with that? I'm surprised. I mean, to be fair, she doesn't hear the thug footsteps of the dinosaur, so I don't think she'll be afraid. But if I were her, I would be scared. I'm scared of dinosaurs being that big. Oh my god. All dinosaur featured are real, and I try my best to make them act like animals, not movie monsters. That's actually a pretty good idea, Kex. Like, a dinosaur should really be animals instead of like movie monsters. Oh my god, the Grimdark! Oh my god, Grimdark! They have Grimdark in this game? That is too cool. Alright. I think we're still gonna be selling classic books, because, Still gonna be selling classic books, because, like, I still have a lot of stock of them. I need to get rid of the stock, you know? I have to get rid of it. Eh. Drama. Crime. And let's put in kids book. At least 3 in there. And fantasy. And classics. All of them classics. Just so we can get rid of our stock. Jill, can you add a $75 fund to Throne for a foldable cart for you to carry your groceries in? I'd like to make that my birthday gift. A foldable cart? Really? Wait, why are you gonna give me a foldable cart? Huh. Yes, Zach? Yeah, there's purple ones. I guess I can do that. Oh wait, I haven't pet it. Oh my god, look at the dove. I mean the seagull. Hold on. Okay, I'll pause the game. Pause the game so I can do it. Such a tiny store, but I imagine Cheryl to sell her potions from. That's what I plan to do, Kex. Now that I think about it, I haven't, you know, I'm surprised. I haven't played any witchy kind of games, even though I should. That's why having your back that hurts, right? Yes, I do. Alright. Grocery. Foldable. Alright. Okay, there you go. I did it, by the way. I added it. Are you still writing that book, by the way, Kex? The story of, like, your dinosaur and the woman? Are you still writing it? Is it an ongoing story? Can you imagine Cheryl cooking potions? Of course you can! I'm pretty good at making potions! Chivalry dictates I take the groceries off your hands, and since I can't do it physically, I have to get creative. That's true. What do you have for me today? I wouldn't mind reading more female penned literature. I like fantasy schmancy novels. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Dead in the Nile. Hello. Rebecca. Daphne the Murrier, Alice Walker, Fancy Schmancy, The Essential Rumi, Henry, Don Quixote. Okay then, I think you might like Rebecca. Rebecca then. There you go. It is done. Wait, it's done? Have you published it? Have you published it, Kex? You should publish that stuff. Or is it something like... Or is it something like, I've written this novel for myself and it's for my own pleasure? Is it kind of one of those? Because that's what I'm doing with my fantasy novel. I don't plan to publish it anywhere. It's just like a story that I want to write for myself. And if there's like... If my loved ones want to read it or if they're bored, they can like take it off my shelf and just read the book, I guess. That's what I always wanted. Retirement is the best and needs to be the past. And it needs to be right for children. I really enjoyed dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. Hey, Kex, look! Look at that, Kex! This person enjoys dinosaurs and prehistoric life. I don't ever really think of publishing. I do it as guilty pleasure. Really? Why guilty pleasure? Writing should be guilty pleasure. It needs to be about the past and it needs to be alright for children. How fungi make our worlds. The never... Oh, I have that book. All English may find their favorite fossils. The night gorilla. Okay. Catching carps. Living together, personal philosophy. First guide. Cook Korean. A comic book with recipes. If you have a soft spot for hard rocks, get this. Apples and Marco Polo. Travelogue, exploring a sunburned country, also known as Australia. About the past, down under. Exploring the past? I mean, fungi is technically the past. Hello there, Ansem. Welcome to the stream. The game heard about kicks? So true. I'm being called out by this person, right? Is it a guilty pleasure writing about dinosaurs? Or is writing a guilty pleasure? Journey to the Center of the Earth? Oh yeah, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Do I have it? Do I still have that book? Oh, I don't have that book. Oh, maybe this. It needs to be about the past and it needs to be alright for children. I really enjoy dinosaurs and prehistoric life. The science fantasy adventure starts off the classic Time Quintet series, where three young hero. Yeah, this is something related to the past. Does it work? Nice. I'm a bit surprised, but A Wrinkle in Time is my favorite. Well, by the way, hope the car can alleviate the strain on your arm and backs. We are here to take off whatever weight we can off shoulders. May our alchemist remain as burning as possible. Oh, thank you. It is if you get made fun of. Writing isn't really a hobby. I tell people about due to bad experience before. What? Who made fun of you for writing? My god, who did that? Why would anyone make fun of someone for knowing how to write? Like in my... Like... Well, to be fair, I am... to be fair, I am a linguistics major. If I don't know how to write, people would make fun of me if I don't know how to write. People would be very ashamed. But I don't get it. Why would someone make fun of you for writing? Yay! Your recommendations are truly unparalleled and you show the mastery of your craft. Of course. Well done, you have completed your first step towards becoming a world-class books and business. Now let's see if your good sense for book recommendation also translates into a good eye for decoration. The compendium says, any good business must show proper decorum. I'll do what it takes to become a beacon of taste. I'm intrigued to see if it can match the Liberty's classy interior decor. I don't think I have anything classy. Heck, sounds like an encounter with some jerks, right? Quick, insult them with your eloquent English. I had my storybook ripped apart in school. The classic bullying experience. What? What? Okay, time to rip apart their faces instead. Let's rip them apart, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're fighting. We're fighting. My god, why? You know, I think it's because they just don't know how to write. They're one of those people who are now getting made fun of because they don't know how to write in basic grammatic English. For real. But that's just mean. Why? That's just an asshole for being an asshole. We must, you know, we must always... It's just being mean. Why? Your showers expected tonight. Keep your eyes open in the sky. Are you ever made fun of for things you enjoyed, Cheryl? All the time, of course. That sounds more sad. That sounds more violent than eloquent, but acceptable. Were you ever made fun for things you enjoy, Cheryl? Yes, all the time. cooler than you, I doubt it. We don't have anything classy. I appreciate you guys for keeping me safe here, and I would love to share some of my stuff with you one day, Cheryl. Maybe in the future. That would be an honor, Kix. Of course I would love to read. I love reading fiction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a book or it doesn't matter if it's something that you made. I love reading, guys. I'm a linguist major for a reason. I love reading. Join the Discord? Join the Discord! You can share your writings there. For those who are on Discord, on the fan Discord, please open up our writing channel. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Zach. Always write in with those Discord links. Thank you, thank you. Okay, still have a bunch of books with me. Technically, I don't really need to. Okay, apparently... Is this classy to you guys? What's considered classy anyway? What's considered classy? Items? Huh. Okay then. Sure is always classy. Huh, thank you. I prefer more cooking, baking than writing. I understand why people just rip you apart for no great reason other than jealousy. Right? I heard you won your 12th esports tournament and won a can of soda. You know, I'm starting to think I really am a pro esports tournament player. Thank you. What made you choose to be a linguist? Because when I was young, maybe around 1st grade, I started with writing comics. Instead of listening to lectures, I just started making comics, fantasy comics about, particularly it's like magical girls, and I love writing it so much. I remember writing at least like 10 books for that. 10 books for that magical girl series. And I guess I'm like, I don't want to write comics forever. So I started like writing actual novels. You're making fanfics? No. Like actual real stories. Like actual original stories. Not fanfics. I went from comics in 1st grade, then around 3rd grade I started writing a novel. Still fantasy. You know, it's still related to, I adapted my magical girl series into a novel. And then I basically grew up around letters, English. Something about it's just really interesting to me. Like, whenever I read novels from like a very young age, I've always wanted to study like, why did they choose this word instead of this word? Why do they have to specifically use this kind of grammar? Stuff like that. Because in linguistics, you have to study language for what it is rather than what it means. You know, because there's like branches of linguistics. There's phonetics, the sounds. There's morphology, how a word became what it is today. There's semantics. There's semantics is like the meaning. And then there's like syntax, the grammar. And then there's stylistics, how certain words are chosen in order to indicate a meaning. You know, pragmatics, like what it all means. Okay, so difference between semantics, what it means literally, and then pragmatics, what it means socially. Or what it means beyond its literal sense. Jealous or fanfics hidden under the floorboard in her wardrobe. Did you draw them yourself? Yes, I drew them myself. You can't hide your fanfics, Cheryl. What kind of fanfics would I be writing about? No. My only fanfic is my mouth full of pork lines. I haven't written any fanfics in a while. Yeah, that's the sad part. I haven't written any fanfics in a while because I'm like very busy writing my own novels or poems. I think I write more poems than I write fanfics nowadays. Or I write more songs more than I write novels nowadays. I don't know. I've leaned to writing poems or songs more than writing novels nowadays. Maybe one day I'll share with you guys the novel that I made, but the reason why I wanted to write it for myself, because, you know, people might think like, oh my god, Cheryl is using this and that. Cheryl's like, people would immediately assume, oh my god, cultural appropriation, something like that. Even though, god, even though like, Cheryl poems, love to see them again. Cheryl fanfics would probably be Cheryl X insert Sailor Moon character. Of course, Yuri, because nothing on Cheryl is straight, not even her key. Hey, what do you mean nothing in my key is straight? What the freak, guys? Sure, my key wiggles, but that doesn't mean it's not straight. No, but for real. I really love Sailor Mars. Sailor Mars is literally my girl. And you know, it really makes me happy that, you know, Sailor Mars and Sailor Venus are kind of like, makes me really happy that those girlies are kind of like, I love seeing the ships. I love seeing the Sailor Moon girly ships, like Jupiter and Mercury, and of course we can't forget Sailor Uranus and Neptune. Wee! But I will always be a Mars and Venus. Neptune was always my favorite. Understandable. You know, I've always thought, I don't know why, but they should have given Sailor Uranus a British accent. They really should have. Just me? Is it just me? I guess it really just is me. They should have chat. But it doesn't really make sense. She's Japanese, but like, they really should have. I don't know, it's me. I guess I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of crazy. Oh no. Oh wait, that was that glitched. Okay, we still have a bunch of classics, so we're still gonna be in Liberté. Huh. Okay, more Liberté. But I'm running out of travel books. Maybe we can go somewhere else. Maybe in Marsh. Scottish accent more than British? Really? A Scottish accent? That's not bad either. Okay, there's no flea market. Bar beach. Okay, waterfront. Travel and fact. Okay. Let's go to waterfront. Because I have to sell off my 51 fact books too, you know. I have to sell them off. Okay. Fact. Fantasy. Classic. And then kids. And drama. And crime. Okay, what am I missing at the bottom? Okay, I'm missing... What am I missing here? I guess I can add more fact books, I guess. There we go. Waterfront Square, Tuesday, summer 16. I just really love girly media from the very beginning. You know what's really funny, chat? You know, I love how I was able to pick up that Tomoyo from Sakura Card Captor loves Sakura more than platonic, but I'm not able to pick up that Yukito and Sakura's brother are kind of like together romantic. I don't know why. I got Tomoyo is like, yeah, Tomoyo is definitely this, but Yukito is definitely not. I don't get it. I still remember the massive hate storm because Sailor Moon to be straight with Mamoru Mamoru is kind of eat. Cheryl gets girls. I don't know. I just kind of got it. The way that Tomoyo is looking at Sakura is definitely not what you should do as a girly. I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. I really enjoy cook as you are. Well then, you might like Happily Ever After cookbook. Maybe. There you go. Got it. Love experiencing different cultures through food. That's fine with me. Is he balancing a book on his head? Oh wait, no he's not. I thought he was. To keep on clicking that. Really want to stay afloat around? You're gonna need this. Life buoy! Yay! Let me tell you a wee secret. Us sea folk, we love a good decoration or two. If you want to garner a little respect around here, you just gotta have to show us your maritime side. Oh, and if you're seaworthy enough, you might even get an invite to the fish market next Wednesday. Cheers, and matey. Nice! Ship happens! Nice! I'm all too. Oh, look at your vessel. She's a real beaut. Seaworthy even. Sure, I can literally read what the customers want. Exactly, I'm that good. I'm that good. Yay! What's her name? Destiny? SS Campy? Do you like sailing, Cheryl? I get seasick. I get motion sickness easily, chat. In games, in the sea, in the car, everywhere. I get very motion sick. So it's a very serious mate. I like it. You're mean business, eh? Very good. I say you're ready for a little fish market now. Come by Wednesday, kiddo, and maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Sorry, I have to keep doing that. Just really love doing that. Got it, Zach! Oh, you're doing highlighting my route. I love anime so much, I usually prefer factual books. Okay, HTML 9098 and introduction. My lesbian experience with loneliness. That's funny. Hi there, sit down. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I love that. Look, chat. Okay, animals. Mirror bridges, finding optimism. Botany in a day. Oh, I love Inkheart. Inkheart is so good. Really? Is Cheryl a motion sick queen? Sadly, yeah. Any funny or terror stories you can share about that? Cheryl must have written that book. No! Guys, I'm not lonely! Any funny or terror stories you can share? About getting motion sick? Yeah. I remember I was in a double-decker bus, okay? And normally, if you choose a double-decker bus, the only time you get motion sick is technically on the second floor of that double-decker bus, but I didn't. I was on the first floor, and I was still standing. So it was like, maybe it was my mistake of like drinking boba tea in the bus, even though you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that, chat. That's not recommended. You're not allowed to bring food in a bus. It was bad of me, but hey, I still did. I drank because like I'm thirsty. There's nothing they can do to stop me. But like, since you know, it's so bumpy, the road is like so bumpy and like wiggly around, it kind of felt like I was in an ocean. You got punished by the transport gods. I really did. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. Like I see water, like flowy water, so it my brain kind of thinks like, oh, we're in the sea right now because I'm seeing water. It doesn't really make any sense, but my brain thinks that, and so I kind of felt like, oh my god, I'm in the sea, I'm in the sea. Ah, you know. Thankfully, I didn't throw up in the bus, but as soon as I got out of the bus, yikes, yeah, I had to throw up in the nearest garbage can. Never again. Color purple. First to die. Encyclopedia Bookstonia, upgrading and repairing NPCs. And still in Cat's Eye. I don't know, I don't really have any books. I love animals so much. I don't think we have any animals. Yeah, we don't have any animals, I'm sorry. Around the world in 80 days. Oh wait, catching carps! Weaving together carp facts, personal philosophy. Maybe you like catching carps, maybe? The Korean. Down under. Oh, maybe you like Australia's animals. But just think this is weird. Didn't throw up in the bus? 0 out of 10, sorry. Well, you know, listen, it was a crowded bus, okay? Imagine if I threw up on everyone. Wait, but you didn't get motion sick playing raft? I don't know. There's an accessibility toggle on raft where you can't get motion sickness. You can go to the settings and then click on motion sickness mode. And then, you know, I don't get motion sickness mode from raft because it has that toggle. There's something like that in games where they have accessibility modes to turn off head bobble. But Repo, the motion sickness is so bad in Repo. You bobble freaking everywhere. It's so bad. Marvelous, I love the animals in Down Under. Can you give me a hand, matey? Ahoy! I find outdated books rather charming. A good cookbook would be nice. I can't get enough. The decoration of houses. Well, I just have the thing for you. I think. There we go. I just have the thing for you. You can cook Korean. Please take it. No. I thought you love a good cookbook. Life needs that toggle, right? So Minecraft head bob is off, I assume? Yes, it is, chat. I can't play Minecraft if it has the head bobble. Oh, hi there. Good afternoon. I was hoping to find a new book today. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. It's, never mind. It's embarrassing. Anyways, I can use some advice on what to read next. Anything off the press? I love to read something to do with real life. Also, I have to get out of the house. Give me a travel book. To do with Adventures of a Wild Child. Do you like this? Or maybe this? How about a camper van? There you go! Sounds fascinating! There you go. Ah, did you know I was looking for something like top 50 camper van destinations? Oh, is that why you dislike being carried? Yep. The real wild thing about animals is how we have so many really weird animals and didn't even question it. I'll say hello everyone. Hi, sit down. Hi. What's the weirdest animal for you, chat? What's really the weirdest one? I know some of you have said jellyfishes, so you guys find jellyfishes weird. But for me, what do I consider weird? What I consider the weird animal? My cat! You find cats weird? Those are terrible and borderline elfish behaving insects. This is great, thank you. I look forward to studying it today after work. Well then, I'm glad you enjoy it, Fern. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Absolutely. I had a feeling that surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look at your shelves now and then. Talk to you later. I would say electric eel. It has enough weaponized electricity to flatline crocodiles. Just mine. Really, Frost? You think electric eel is weird? I guess I can see that. Really? Yeah, now that I think about it, we really do have weird animals. There's so many weird animals here. I think the weird animals is a chameleon. Like how? How do chameleons change colors? How can a chameleon do that? Why should a chameleon do that? I don't get it. How are they doing that? You have our flea market, of course, but you should drop by the fish market sometimes when it's necessary to find the most exotic seafood. But our Walter and the other fishes are making sure the local sea life populations are kept in check before they go out of balance. Just what I was thinking about. Yeah, right. The chameleon is weird. The chameleon is... Ooh. Starfish are also up there. Yeah, starfishes. You cut off their limbs and they grow back. I don't get it. Ah, my brain. My brain. Something eels. There are weirder, horrible living things out there, Kex. Best you don't know them. What are they? It's a good market. You might just have to get used to the smell a bit there. Okay, wow, I ran out of fantasy books. Not fast. The coastal life of Bookman Bay. Most of the board is taken up by illustrations of the marine animals. Moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember being stranded one at the far beach before. Oh my god, moon jellyfish? Where that harbors are often found. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Oh, didn't they say there's like meteor showers? Let's wait for the meteor showers. Hold on. Is it today? Keep your eyes on the sky. 23 o'clock to 3 a.m. Let's wait. Let's wait for the meteor showers, chat. Aw, who's a good boy? Here. Will the meteor showers appear? Nice and you know which places to avoid when you're in vacation. Starfish don't have a brain and therefore there's one starfish that is one big eye because it sees with its skin. It sees with its skin. Well, brain-eating bacteria for... What? Brain-eating bacteria? An expert on the wild animal spectrum. This game looks cozy. Super cozy, right, Ross? Does this count as a stargazing date with Cheryl? Why not? You guys can count that. If the meteors appear, hopefully it appears. Cross our fingers. I was to tell you something. What is it that you want to tell me? This is very nice, chat. Staring up at the stars. You know you don't get to see this kind of stars anymore in this city, chat. There's a lot of light pollution. This kind of night sky doesn't exist anywhere in the cities. You have to be somewhere far out in the country in order to see this kind of stars again. Kinda miss the times when the sky was like this, you know? Just bunch it. This is nice, but no hand holding. I don't think the meteor showers are gonna come out. How do I know what time it is? Blank page, huh? Looks like a nice pristine like that. I shouldn't write on it just yet. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Get to work on your typewriter and finally start the book you always wanted to write. Oof. Is there a way to know what time it is? Huh. There really is no way to find out what time it is. Oops, that fell off. Oh no, those fell off too. Ah! Oops, sorry! I already said that. It's a basically a gamble game. Pretty sky, I know, right? It's so pretty. Oh no, it's it. I thought the seagull was dead, chat. I was scared. Vandalism, Cheryl. Jeez, I didn't mean to. Where's the meteor showers? Is it not coming? I've been waiting. Is it not around? Almost as pretty as Cheryl. Hey, now that I realize it, why is there no moon in the sky? There's no moon in the sky, chat. Where's the moon? I do feel like you would love it here. I live out so far out in the nearest village, just 20 minutes away. 0% traffic or light pollution because the street light here broke weeks ago and no one ever came to fix it. Nobody came to fix a street light? Isn't that dangerous though? What if you get robbed in the middle of the night? But I do love that. No light pollution or traffic. People can just sit out in the stars like this. I love that, chat. We're just here to witness the stars. Oh, you love to stare at sky, Cheryl? You got your exclaimed skies? They build giant telescopes here. Countryside air is fresh after all. That's so true. The countries, especially when you're in a view of like an ocean like this. God, the breeze, the ocean breeze, the wind in your hair, salty sea. It's the middle of nowhere. I don't think robbers know this house exists. You're definitely correct. It's in the middle of nowhere. If it's in the middle of nowhere, that's pretty much true. It's so tranquil out here. I wish I know what time it is, so we can like figure out if we're very close. Like, so peaceful. But I don't think time is progressing, is it? I don't think... Is time really not progressing? Can we actually wait this out, chat? Oof. Oopsie. What a wonderful night sky. I don't think time is actually passing. So, I guess for now, let's pack up. The meter stay away, Cheryl's beauty makes him self-conscious. Oh no, it's not my fault. Bye, night sky. Has that offshore island always been there? Tourists always wonder what lies off the cozy shoreline. Okay. Oh nice, road trip bundle. I might as well buy that. Okay. Today, waterfront fish market. Alright, let's go to waterfront then. Hold on. Waterfront. People like travel in fact. Okay. I wish I could stay always this peaceful, said the flag raiser. I did not. The meter stay away. I did not. There you go. Gotta replace my fantasy books. And I gotta replace my... I guess we could put more fact books down here. Alright. I think we're good to go, chat. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Do dogs eat fish, chat? Do dogs eat fish? Do you eat fish? Thank goodness for a minute. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Apparently there's a haunting in the lighthouse, chat. Honestly, though, I hope our peaceful days with HIYOKO continue for a long time. Oh, thank you, guys. Visit the lighthouse. Oh, we could go to the lighthouse. Look at the Destiny sailing today. Would you like to see my special offers? Raw fish! Dangerous? Oh, let's get this one, chat! Yes? Let's get an awning. Benjamin Youngin, have you heard? You give Tilda a hand with clearing out her shop here? I'm sure she appreciated that, but you know, maybe you can also check in on her at a time. I know Tilda, I have a hard time letting go. Yeah. Alright. Yes? Alright, chat. Let's open our shop for today. We'll put on the awning after this one. On a beautiful day, huh? I love how the sky looks like watercolored painted. Like, look at that. It's so soft. The clouds are so soft. Okay, I have a lot of travel books this time, Klaus. Does Cheryl eat fish? Yes, I eat fish. Hi there, I'm still on the lookout for album inspo. Yeah. I have to have a book that could help me out. And I quite like historical settings. I don't like historical settings. Would this interest you? There you go, finally! I can see you love one of those rubber chickens you could squeeze and make cry. What a beautiful OG me every day. Ah, thanks. The rubber duckies? No, they're kinda annoying if you squeeze them too hard. Hells yeah! Architecture in Britain sounds... Oh! Thanks, mate. It's a massive help. I'll be back here soon. Finally, I got something for you to enjoy, Klaus. Now I'm broke again. I don't have lots of money at the moment. Nice. Are people even buying fishes? I think everyone is just going to my... Everyone is just going in my shop. Oh. Huh. I am partial to a good fantasy novel. Good fantasy novel? The search for the last Avatar Bender? They actually made this into a... Oh wait, no. It's not a book. They actually made it into a comic. Maybe you might like Dragon Song. Maybe Dragon Song? Aww. Humorous, I must a bit obsessed with crime. Maybe the surgeon? Oh, you want something humorous? Imagine it'd be great. I imagine it'd be great to have a sugar poster in the room with a shrine in front and a prayer cover in front of it with candles and sacrificial offering bowl. I would have a sugar shrine, a sugar put out merch. Back again and gone again. Okay, Stu. Yeah, I don't know if I can get merch of me right now. I want to be able to get merch of myself one day. But at the moment, we need to get more lavaliers who are willing to buy that stuff. like, I don't think merch stores would like to collaborate with VTubers that don't have a lot of like following at the moment. So maybe one day, chat, maybe one day we'll get more merch of me. Because I would love to buy my own merch too. Like, I want to get my own merch. I grill fish in the open air like this with a bit of lemon, salt, pepper, and thyme. They'll be drool-worthy, as you should. I like something comedic, but I know you love crime. Don't you dare. Ah! So you really do like something comedic. That sucks. Okay. I don't have the right books for that. Just give me some love, ocean to handle the rest. Enjoy the rest of your day. And so the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Okay, what do you want? What's the catch of the day? I only want non-fiction. I don't mind if it's a little outdated. Nobody has bought my lesbian experience with loneliness. Act. I only want non-fiction. Oh, that's fictional travelogue. Maybe this one. Do you like this one? This one is not. This one is non-fiction. Or maybe this one. There's World of Knowledge. There you go. Nice. I believe some people called love which is aphrodisiacs. Oh god. Wish I could eat any type of seafood or fish. Are you allergic to them, Anthem? Yeah. What Cybernetics said. Are you allergic? Okay, I don't have any travelogue anymore. Oh my god, everyone bought my travel books. They have bought everything. Why do they have to buy everything all the time? I'm so tired. Stop buying them. Stop it. Stop it. Stop buying everything. They bought everything. I feel like I'm the only businesswoman who complains about people buying all of it. Paperback mysteries. Nice. I guess it's a texture change. Suffering from... I can't even chew it? Oh, you don't like the texture. Yeah, I get that a lot. Ew. No, this is what you call classy? Okay, maybe we can save it with paint. Oh. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, maybe we can save it with paint. Ew. No. Is that good, chat? Is that good? Does that look great? I don't know, it kind of makes our whole store look bulky and stuff. Needs more purple? Needs more purple? Really? Does that work for you guys? I don't know if I like it though. Ugh. Like it. The tires and the roof too? You want purple everything? No, what we're trying to go for is for like palette. I'm gonna turn everything into purple. Can we make it black? Why is pink looking like coral? Why is pink coral? Huh. For sure chicken's is best. At least there are other foods out there for you, Anton. At least your buddy doesn't hate chicken. So true. I don't know if I'm vibing with this. We just turn it all purple? I don't know if I like what it looks like. I guess that will do for now, huh? I love chicken, especially raw. I don't like the stripes. You don't like the stripes, huh? I guess how about we just make it all black? And... how about that? Does that look good? Huh? Okay, I haven't been to the lighthouse. Okay, this is a place we haven't visited before, so we have to do an equal amount of books. Okay. 5 of these. 5 of those. 5 packs. 5 fantasy books. 5 classics. 5 travel. And, you know, additional fantasy. Maybe classics. And, you know, with kids. Alright, there we go. That should be a good balance, right? Oh no, good point. The stripes remind me of Cheryl's feature. No! I was like, what a sad fate that is. I know people who are allergic to ice cream and chicken. I feel sad for them. Why are they allergic to chicken and ice cream? No, that is too bad. No. It's just too sad. Can somebody really be allergic to ice cream? Or are they just lactose intolerant? Can that really happen? That's too bad, chat. That's just very bad. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, sheep! Sheep! Oh my god, there's 3 sheep! I love the sheep! Da-na. Da-na, da-na-da. You can be allergic to everything, really? Aww. Well, lactose are allergic. Anybody's a real, do not touch the sheep, Cheryl. I want the sheep! Sheep, 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 wake up! Is there some phobia that makes you scared of water? Yes, there is! Thalassophobia, isn't it? Oh wait, that's being afraid of the ocean, never mind. I've seen you at the lighthouse before. This is normally a pretty hidden spot. So, you know, people here like to be left alone, but I suppose having some books around couldn't hurt. Let me see, do you have any good drama books? I'm always looking to add more sage plays to my collection. Am I the drama? Thanks. Discover a world of knowledge. Okay. Give me something that's a new personal best. Give me something with a low page count. It's a fan of coming of age stories. Also, I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Give me something with low. Do you like this one? The bell jar. Esther feels trapped in the confines of womanhood after struggling with the expectations of marriage, intimacy, and work, and following multiple soy sauce attempts. She is hospitalized. Oh no! Yeah, maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. But it has a low page count though. That note. Witch hat atelier. Oh wow, how can Coco ever become a witch if she was born without the gift of magic? Nice. Open 200 pages. Give me something with a low page count. Well, 148. I'm also a fan of coming in age stories. I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Well, what do you think, chat? Is this a good one? Sounds like a book Cheryl would love. Hydrophobia is a thing. Hydrophobia. A room of one's own. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Moomin Land. Moomin! Treasures of PP. The Virgin Dark Matter. Sega Foundation. You know what? Maybe you would like this, actually. Or maybe this. You want a low page count, right? There you go. Growing up, right? You want low page count with coming of age and with romance. There you go. We like it. Hello, too many pages. What do you mean? 148 pages. 148 pages is not that many. She's just joking with me. She's just being... Now she's just joking with me. 148 is not exactly. I'm a big fantasy. Big fantasy, huh? Okay, what do I have here? What can I recommend you? Maybe you might like this. Oh wait, this is dystopian. Historical fantasy novel. Yeah, how about this? There you go, sick! He wrote Billy, that's impressive, no problem. Should have given him a magazine or something along those lines. Maybe I really should have, honestly. Yeah, there was a can't eat solid food, have to eat through a tube. Yeah, that's a nightmare to me, and I'm a foodie! I feel bad for those people! You have to, there's different stuff there every single time. What if you miss someone really great treasure because you don't go? I'm a huge criminal. I mean, I'm a huge what now? I'm a huge criminal. I mean, crime story fan. Something from series would be nice. Dead on Dana is one of my favorites. But like, Omega big deal. Oh no, this isn't a series. Yeah, I don't have a series for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't have a series for you. Sorry. I'm looking forward to Cheryl's membership book club where she gives us a book to read and we have a story to discuss at the end of the month. That is actually a very interesting way to do about it. Yeah, I would love that. We read books, chat. I don't know if you guys would want to do that though. What if you guys don't have that book? Okay, what did I sell here? The Lighthouse. A lot of people like drama, fantasy, crime, classic, and... Wow, okay. A lot of people like this stuff. It's surely online somewhere. Ah, I see. I see now. I see what you mean. Okay. I guess we can go to close on Sundays. Let's go to Far Beach again so we can sell off our kid books, crime books, and fantasy books. Because we do have a lot of crime books. Oops. First one has to be the book you hate. Fermenting literature. Really? You guys want to read that book? Crime. Then fantasy. Fact. Classic. Drama. Travel. Oops. Classic. Fact. There you go. Alright. Let's set up shop then. Let's go to the beach so we can sell up. No! That's not what I meant! Oh my god. Yay, starfish! We got a starfish. Just what we were talking about, chat. I got it! I got a shell! Oh wait, that's a lot of shells. I got 7 shells from that. Wait, there's another one. Never mind, that wasn't a shell. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is good. What a week. I want a massive book. That's right, 700 pages or more. Also, I still like children's books, but don't give me romance. I hate those pesky love triangles. Okay. A Dance with Dragons. Who would have thought that the 5th tome in the ASOYF series has even more dragons? A complex politics, mysterious betrayals in the store for us more than ever before. Also, George, if you read this, Winds of Winter when? Okay. Well, this is the biggest book that I have, A Dance with Dragons. Do you like this? Hey, this is huge! It's not been that long, but the stream has already been super enjoyable. Cheryl, thank you for streaming for us today too. Cheryl, just like each book is an adventure, Cheryl. George catching strays. I know, right? George, just write the book! Stop it, George. You don't have... Can George even write the book? George, just write the damn book! Don't overthink it, George! I don't think George is gonna write that book. Will he actually write that book, chat? I may never know. No. Summer halls are the best. My parents wanted to go somewhere on a holiday, but then you can go without me. I don't want to sit in the car all day in Buxtonbury. I could just bike my to the beach. All my friends are here. I miss out on the best jokes if I went away. That's my one thing we're missing for the summer sand castles. Oh, more fantasy books, of course. Keep up, William. Honey, we're talking to the bestseller right now. I normally prefer short and sweet books. Plus, I quite enjoy crime novels. The Cast of Amontillado is one of my favorites. The Westing game. Okay, you want something short, huh? There you go. Telltale Heart. What? What do you mean? What? But you said you want the chasm. What? What do you mean you don't like this book? I don't get it. If he writes it may be bad, but he doesn't, it always have the potential to be good. Matt says he has written it, just holds on to it to annoy us. The fact that it's probably likely. Last season of Game of Thrones, the show did not leave me very satisfied. The writing... It's bringing a book to school day. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't even have a book that's like 700 pages long. Sorry, Chief. I don't have it. Yeah, sorry, Chief. You're gonna have to come back later. Yeah, customers are very confusing sometimes. I know, right? They would say, oh, I prefer murder. And then they would like, oh no, I actually prefer comedy though. And I would be like, huh? What do you mean? That's what I gave you. I'm looking for a fresh kids book. Less than 200 pages is a plus for me. Magic City. Maybe you might like the Magic City. Less than 200 pages. Woohoo! This will make a great bedtime story. See? It works every time! Less than 200 pages. Love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, customers are always confusing. That's why I never like customer service, guys. I don't like customer service that much. Any more shells around here, please? Oh wait, sandcastles. Can I make a sandcastle? Oh, it's not letting me make a sandcastle. I thought it would. Okay, let's go to the flea market, but do I have... Okay, I have fact and classic books. Okay, let's go to the flea market chat. Fresh oysters are delicious. Went from customer service to having all of us at her service. That's pretty much true. Especially if you add lemon to them, that is an addiction. Fresh oysters. I love oysters sometimes. Sometimes though. Sometimes they do make me sick. You have to eat them in moderation. I have to eat them in moderation or else I get sick very badly. Okay, fact. Kids are always at the bottom. Crime books. And of course, let's add more classics. Fun fact. Or classic. There you go. Really? Do you like raw seafood? Sushi is one. Hey Cheryl, let's say someone, not me, would have a monkey paw. And if somebody, not me obviously, would keep on stitching new fingers on the monkey paw to keep it from running out, would this somebody who isn't me get away with this? Let's say someone would have a monkey paw and this somebody would keep on stitching new fingers on the monkey but to keep it from running out. Wait, what? What? Wait, what do you mean a monkey paw? Wait, what do you mean by monkey paw? Like an actual monkey paw? Someone would have a monkey paw and this somebody would keep on stitching new fingers on the paw to keep it from running out. What do you mean by that? Are you sure it's not you, Kex? Yeah, are you sure it's not you? Are we sure about that, Kex? Magaba is a magical alchemist item that makes wishes capture. Oh! Oh, you mean that monkey paw. Okay. I'm not sure the rule states you could stitch you figures to a new monkey paw. Let's... I don't know. No one is stopping you from doing that. Honestly, you know how alchemy is based on science, and you know how people have to do experiments in order to prove something is scientifically true or not. It sounds like you're inviting disaster if it isn't you. Hey! You know what they say, the greatest inventions in science has not been discovered because no one is there to try it. So I say go for it and let me know the consequences. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. I feel like the... Okay, you like some classic books? Hey. I know who you are. You like something that's like made by women too? Maybe like this? Little Women? There we go! That's why my homunculus said, if Kate disappears for a while, we have our answer. Sure, what do you think about rabbit foots? Would you like to have one, or do you just like the concepts? I don't know, most of my dealings with a rabbit's foot has always been with like putting them into potions. Like the actual rabbit's foot, not that rabbit's foot, like, you know, we put them into potions sometimes. There's nothing wrong with believing in rabbit's foot, but I just prefer to use them in potions. Hey mate, let me have a look at your shelves there for a sec. You don't have to have castles along the lore now and then in stock, do you? Bugger, well, it couldn't have been a good Tottori. It's not a very well-known book. I wish we would still build our buildings that way, but I guess even the greatest forts can eventually crumble in time. Have you visited the ruins of Fort Bourg yet? People always call it a castle, but it's technically incorrect. Castle ruins. Okay, we can visit a castle now. But keeping one around is a charm. Not interested? No, I'm not really interested. I don't need it. Oh, I've been talking about this for a while now, haven't I? Let me know if you're interested in history, and I'll tell you more. Do you keep charts around? If so, what kind? I keep around, not charms, but I do keep around crystals. I keep an amethyst here with me. And I used to have a... What do you call this? I used to have a pink quartz. Yeah, that's all I have. Crystals. Just 2 crystals. I don't have the quartz anymore. Depends. Is the rabbit still attached? No, the rabbit is definitely not attached. I just wanted to buy one of those CDs over there. Well, they seem busy. I don't want to be a bother. I found some gems here before, but you have some luck. That was good. See you. Bye. So pop science makes you well informed, and even at my age, I still enjoy a good kid book. Okay, you want some fat books. Homage to Catalonia. Oh, you like some animal stuff? Maybe you might like this one because it's like Laura and everything. Maybe close enough? Wait, not pop science. Next. Why? Plus 1 lucky charm. An amethyst. Is there any crystals you'd like to have? Then perhaps a diamond or something casual like that? No need. I'm satisfied with my amethyst. My thing is that crystals are just flamboyant rocks. Yep. Maybe. It can be flamboyant rocks, but I like having them around. I don't know, it just makes me calmer. I have something here. It's not really a bottle, but it's like... I have something like anti-anxiety. Well, it's more like a sticker, really. It's just a sticker that says in a bottle. I think it's a sticker that has anti-anxiety labeled on the bottle. And it has like certain charms inside that bottle. So I have something like that. I wouldn't say it's a charm, but I do appreciate the sticker. Makes me feel happier. Makes me feel kind of safer to have like anti-anxiety. Here you are. I wanted to talk to you if you don't mind. Like, I'm a little embarrassed for getting you involved in my plant rescue scheme last time. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. Although it looks really good there, maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit I was feeling a little reckless. The long summer break must be getting to me. How so? There's something better to have around than some volatile uranium. That's cute and balanced. Yes, I don't know, I just like those. I like having a reminder that it's like something I learned in psychology. So I was able to talk to a therapist before, and he has a really weird way of like tricking your brain into thinking something. So I remember he told me, so you have worries right now, right? And I was like, yes, I do. And then he told me to get a piece of paper. And then I went to get a piece of paper. And he told me to jot down all of the worries that I have within the day. And I wrote them down. And then he told me, crumple it up. Crumple those. Crumple the paper. And I crumpled the paper and then like I stared at him. Okay, now what? And then he said, throw it in the trash. And then I threw it in trash. And then he told me, well, there you go. The worries, threw them in the trash. And I was like, how does this work? How does that work? And then he said like, well, you were able to throw your worries in the trash. That isn't easy. Having those kinds of worries are not easy to get rid of. You physically got rid of them. Just imagine in your mental state, instead of like letting it consume you, how about you put them in the trash? Like, some of those worries that you have are usually self-inflicted, isn't it? And then I'm like, some of them, yeah? Then throw out those self-inflicted worries into the trash. And instead of like physically, you throw them mentally. It's kind of weird. That kind of like psychology is really weird. But you know, I decided to roll with it. And then he was kind of right in some way. You know, if I was able to physically do it, then I should be able to like, yeah, throw them aside. If only money issues would go away so easily. No, not those. Self-inflicted problems, okay? Self-inflicted worries. Oh, thanks, Secret. Bro tried to be profound. Yeah, he really tried to be profound. I think it was a little corny when he told me to do that. But he was very helpful in some ways. He was very helpful in some ways. Just some ways, not always. Any worries we can help our analysts with right now? I don't really have any worries. I mean, you know, other than the regular VTuber worries, other than the regular streamer view, like worries, like, what should I stream for next week? Yeah, those are my worries. Right. The other worries that I have, if I even have a future in the future, yeah. Well, let's not unpack that, chat. Let's not unpack that today. How exactly? Asking for science. I don't know, it's just again, I guess it's just me. Because I like writing things down. So for example, like before I usually start my day, I usually write, okay, things will go great. Things will go great. Things will go great. Things will go great. Until I believe in it. I guess that's how I want it. And then I specify, okay, things will go great because this is what I did today. This is what I will do today. Things will go great because this is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I did. The only, like, it doesn't matter if something else happened, but if I do this, that's why I would think this day will go great. Positive gaslighting. I mean, yeah, technically, yeah. You kind of have to. You kind of have to. I mean, I kind of have to, Kex, because if your anxiety is like super bad, you kind of have to gaslight yourself because your mind is also like, if you have anxiety, your brain is already gaslighting you negative thoughts. So you might as well counter that with positive gaslighting. Instead of like thinking, oh, she doesn't want to be friends with me anymore. I would just gaslight my brain. It's like I would just gaslight my brain. If she doesn't really want us if she really doesn't want to be friends with us, then why is she still talking to us and why does she still DM us? Stuff like that. That's what I do. Like, if there's an anxious thought in my brain, I combat it with why. Then that doesn't make any logical sense because this happened. Stuff like that. And so, you know, until my brain shuts up. We have to do the same chat. Tell Cheryl she's great because X, Y, Z. It's kind of like having a chess battle with your own brain. Like, you do this. Oh, like it's raining today because you suck. You know that, but logically that doesn't make any sense. Like, weather is a phenomenon that you can't control, brain. What do you mean it's my fault that it's raining today because I exist? Something like that. Feels like you have two Cheryls sometimes, huh? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. That's how my brain works. It's honestly bad. Not just two Cheryls, but most of the time I have 4 Cheryls in my brain. It feels like a council of Cheryls. It happens a lot. Whenever I get into a fight with someone, you know, whenever I get to a like, not fight as in like physical fight or something like that, but like emotional fights with someone, you know, I would be like, I feel hurt by what they did. And then a second voice would be like, but listen, yeah, you feel hurt, but they also felt hurt by what you did. And then there would be like a third voice, okay, I get what you two are saying, but like, logically speaking, the only reason why both of you got hurt in the first place, or both of you got into a fight in the first place, is because you brought this up. And then my fourth voice would be like, everyone shut the freak up. You don't, yeah, like, shut the freak up. You guys are too emotional and one of you is like too logical. This is why it happened. It's so complicated. My brain is just so complicated. Like, there's an advocate for myself and there's an advocate for the person I'm fighting with, and then there's the devil's advocate, and then there's the neutral one. It's so insane. It's tiring. Stay positive. Nothing wrong about that, Cheryl. Most people think like that, I think. Cheryl's a wonderful person because she's genuine and she takes her time to answer her fans. I really appreciate this and that she makes us feel appreciated and puts a smile on my face because cute. Oh, thanks, Kex. You could tell you're bad counterpart while you're stuck at this rate, so help her stay out. I haven't thought about that, Cybernet. I haven't thought about that, so thanks. It's either you or me. Who are you with? Are you actually on my team? You better work with me or against me. You're fired. I love that. I really love that. That's why, maybe that's why I'm a writer in the first place, chat, because like, I like to think in different perspectives, but that hurts my brain. It really hurts my brain. That's why, like, even if I fight with someone, even though they're the ones at the wrong, I would feel like the advocates in my brain would be like, well, psychologically speaking, this is why they did it. Stuff like, logically speaking, this is why they did it. This is why they hurt you. You know, it's very bad. It's too complicated up here. And that's why when I talk with people, like whenever I talk with people, like we would be having a conversation chat, and then the conversation would be over. That topic would be over because we're moving on to a different topic. But my brain would only be processing, oh wait, they said something that I'm interested in the previous topic. Now I have an answer to that. And then I would bring the old topic up. I would say, yeah, actually, the doll that you're talking about, yeah, I have an opinion in that. And then the person I'm talking would be like, we talked about 5 other things, and you're still stuck in the first topic that we talked about. And I was like, yeah, because I have an opinion on it. I thought about it. It's really bad. My brain thinks 5 steps in advance, but also 10 steps behind. I don't know. Very complicated. Very, very complicated. Now I'm just yapping. I'm sorry. I'll fall apart. I don't know. Just feeling a little rational lately. That's so relatable. Right. Right. It's so bad. It's like your brain can like keep up with the current conversation, but it's also lagging at the same time. Like, there's so many things going on in your brain. And sometimes, not other than that, somebody would talk to me about what's going on in their day. And then a half of my brain would be thinking, now that I think about it, I forgot to do what I'm supposed to do today. What was it again? Ah, right. Yeah, I have to do some grocery shopping. Yeah, it's like half of my brain is in another place and half of my brain is listening. So your brain needs some quiet moments between conversations to process things properly? Kind of, yeah. If the voices get too much, sleep gives your brain time to catch up. Yeah. You have to knock yourself out. I have to knock myself out in order to like keep up. My brain is a lot. It's kind of hard living with this kind of brain. I'm not saying my kind of brain. No, no, no. It's hard to live with this kind of brain. I feel like I'm not the only one who experiences that kind of stuff. It's just that it happens a lot. You know? I don't want people peeking into my brain. Like, if people start peeking into my brain, like, if you guys actually have, like, you know, if you dig through my brain, you would find that it's like the SpongeBob in the office with the fires everywhere. That's literally my brain. Ah, everything is on fire. Everyone is, like, running around. Stuff like that. But, you know, it's still a functioning office because there's just at least one brain cell still spraying fire hydrants around. You know, it's kind of weird. That's fine. Yep. All good. Once my plant science class start again, it'll just be fine. Anyway, some of my friends are gone for the holiday breaks. You know, fancy holidays and boats, planes, and the like. I love to peek into Cheryl's brain. I'm sure it's beautiful up there. Oh no, it's pretty much on fire. So that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave it for you today. See you around. Stop giving me plants. I don't know how to take care of plants, okay, lady? Okay, what do you want? I'm interested for a book that suits my interest. I hate when books just end. Give me a series. Okay. You like a series, huh? Maybe you might like Inkheart because that's a series. Cornelia Funk. Okay, there you go. Inkheart. There you go. Thank God. There you go. No problem. I hope streaming first can be a bit therapeutic for you, Cheryl, putting into words the things that are on your mind. Yes, it is. To some extent. I'm more of a casual reader. I wouldn't mind some culinary inspiration. I don't know if I have cookbooks. Oh no, I don't have cookbooks for you. Yeah, sorry. I don't have any cookbooks for you. I have something tomorrow. Oh shucks, I'll be back. Your luck next time. Of course, whenever Cheryl needs an ear, listen to her. They'll be there. Oh, thank you, lavaliers. Sometimes I worry that you guys are probably just listening to an insane person talk. I'm really sorry if you guys are starting to think that. You know, but hey, at least I hope you guys are entertained by my shenanigans. There we go. All done. Another day, another well done. We did well today. We only sold 6 classic books. We sold 22 books in total. Pretty good if I say so myself, chat. I love the way you are, insane and all. Thank you. Don't let them know I got out. Don't let them know I escaped. I never think that. I think you're a fascinating person. I love hearing about you, your life, and your opinions and likes. Oh, thank you. We love our unhinged alchemists. Oh, thanks. But, you know, compared to others, I genuinely think I'm just a normal person. I'm just a normal person, chat. I just have an insane brain, but I'm pretty normal compared to other people. Unlike other people, I have not laughed in the face of violence yet. I think I'm pretty much sane. Sometimes. Meteor showers expected tonight? Why? We tried to wait for those. I said it earlier, we love our vanilla alchemist. Okay. Let's go to the castle ruins. I have a feeling we're gonna be selling a lot of classic books here. Maybe. Let me clear out our bookshelf. Since this is our first time here, I think we should have an equal amount of books. Good food keeps insanity at bay. Exactly. I'm glad you're getting it. That's exactly what I feel. Eh. Actually, no. Maybe there would be a lot of people trying to buy its books. Eh. Or maybe fantasy books. Travel. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Let's go. Castle ruins. We need to work hard to rebuild it for our princess Cheryl of the House Alchemy. We're gonna have to try. A piece of history. Did you shoot cannon, find treasure, world domination? Oh wait, who are you? Private Pioneer? Pit-Pit, and hello, are you joining the Pit-Pit Pioneers? What's Pit-Pit? What? How can you not know what a Pit-Pit is? Do you live under a rock? Pit-Pits are the coolest birds in the whole world, especially the meadow Pit-Pit, our mascot. And they're like the namesake of our little outdoors organization, the Pit-Pit Pioneers. And our new pioneer captain, Miss Cohen, is extremely cool and smart. She told us not to call her Anne. Yes, of course, Pioneer Captain Anne is extremely cool and smart. Hey, you have a lot to learn. Still, welcome to Pit-Pit Camp. You're the bookseller, right? Wait a minute, we have to see if you're tough enough for Pit-Pit Camp. Say, do you have any scary campfire stories? I mean, maybe you have some on your shelves? A horror? I don't know, these are all murder books, sorry. These are crime books, not horror books. Let me see. Oh, we're in High School Host Club. Love seeing that. Yeah. Well, this is tough. I don't have any horror books. Oh, the Maze Runner is in here? Oh, maybe you might like the Cast of Amontillado. The Raven is also pretty nice. Yeah, how about the Cast of Amontillado? This is a horror. How about this? Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. I never tried that before. Oh, sick. Castle ruins. All this talk of food has me hungry for some pan-fried Japanese mackerel, the buns, tough and savory. Right? I saw you were craving cheese ramen, Cheryl. Has the sound been hard on your stomach? I would like some cheese ramen, please. Because okay, I just want to eat meat again. Oh, now it's raining. Oh, crime books probably sell here, huh? A lot more people like horror here in this store, isn't it? Oh well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Cheese ramen has meat? I thought it only had cheese. No, no, no! That is very amateurish to think about. Cheese ramen, just cheese. Because it's cheesy flavor with some beef and egg. It's good! Cheese ramen, egg, seaweed, beef. Good stuff. Good stuff. I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out or I'll keep letting the band down. Viewers, I like quiet. As there no one works. I like historical settings. Well, you might like this, maybe? There you go! Really? It sounds like you'd like to have some right now. Yes, please! Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. I already had feel the ideas coming on. Hidden knowledge seeks you, read until your eyes fall out. Yeah, something like that. Brilliant, mate. Thank you so much for helping me with the writer's block. See you later, yeah? I need to write all these ideas down, like, immediately. Check this out. There's gonna be a dope beach bonfire on the 28th since it's the last day of the summer. We should check it out together, then I can finally introduce you to a few friends of mine. I'll be there! Sick! I promise everyone is super cool. We're gonna have loads of fun. I'll see you on the 28th then. Later! What a morning. A lot of the kids have been having nightmares these past few nights, so they haven't had nearly enough sleep. Do you know how difficult it is to keep an eye on a bunch of sleep-deprived 8-year-olds in check? Isn't that scary, Chad? Just 8-year-olds not being able to sleep? They need sleep. They need to sleep at 9 p.m. to even get a good night's sleep. What are they doing? Why are they staying up that late? That is scary, Chad. That is concerning. Peace ramen. Sounds like Asian kind of carbonara. I might take a look. Yes, please. Go take a look. It's so good. Cheese ramen, guys. It's so good. Go take a look. Get a load of it. It's so good. You need it, chat. You need it. You want it. Literally, chat. Look at that. You can Google it right now. Cheese ramen. It's so good, chat. I suppose I'll have to add some naps to our schedule. By the way, did you volunteer to be a pioneer captain too? Right. Just me then. Not sure I managed to supervise a dozen of kids somehow. I know. I would have a lot of going on with uni, and I should probably focus on that. But how could I leave these cool kids hanging, huh? I can't even see how many people are there in my store. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Do something with blood, violence, and splatter. Bonus points if it's from this century. Oh, you might like this one then. This is blood, violence, and splatter, the surgeon. Ooh, disgusting. I like it. No problem. Looks nice and chewy, right? Speaking of nightmares, a friend of mine can't shake her nightmares of things happening to her loved ones. Would you have any advice? Are you talking about PTSD nightmares? You have to identify if those nightmares are stemming from hidden trauma or something like that. If it's nightmares because of hidden trauma, then I'm afraid she would need a therapist for that. But, you know, usually, I don't know if it will work for, her, but I do have trauma nightmares as well. Oh, before anyone starts to worry, no, not PTSD or something like that, but I do remember bullies in my old days. I know it's not to the same degree to her loved ones. The anxiety, a what if scenario? Oh. Then I do recommend talking to someone about it. Especially if it is her loved ones, for example, like her family. You should tell her family, like, hey, this is what I dreamed last night, and the reason why I dreamed this is because I'm very anxious about it. You know, it really does help talking about your anxiety towards a loved one with that specific person. That helped me a lot. So, you know, if it might help her I mean, that's what helped me. If it doesn't, well, I think the only thing I can like give advice for is, you know, distract yourself with wellness stuff. Like, try not to ponder too much in a nightmare. Or, you know, don't wake up alone. You know, if you can't handle sleeping or waking alone in the morning, you can like sleep, do a sleepover with your best girlies, stuff like that. Have a pajama party. It really helps. I mean, if your friends are good friends, then they would have pajama parties sometimes. Nightmares are horrible, very horrible, guys. Very, very horrible. Whenever I have bad nightmares, I just tell my mom, you know. I tell my mom, I tell my sister. Yeah. Or I tell my friends that, hey, I had a terrible nightmare last night. You know, if your friends are really good friends, then they would be there for you. That's what I do. It might be embarrassing sometimes to tell someone that, hey, I had a nightmare, it affects me a lot. But just like letting it out really helps. I love nightmares, I really enjoyed them, but that's just me. To me, I don't really get nightmares anymore. Like, I don't get nightmares with like ghosts or demons or anything like that. I get nightmares from real life people, like real life scenarios. Have you had any happy dreams about us lavaliers yet? Unfortunately, no. I don't dream about VTubing stuff or anything like that. I don't know why. Okay, I'm running out of fantasy books. I'm running out of fantasy books, but that's okay, huh? Okay. We sold 25 books in total and earned 55 coins. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, chat. Well then, I guess today is a nice day to call it off, everyone, to end today's stream. We did a lot in this stream, honestly, and we talked about a lot of stuff too. And I hope, you know, I know I'm ending today's stream, but I hope your friend Kex is able to, like, you know, take care of herself. Nightmares are really, really awful. Like, I don't wish upon that upon anyone. I really do recommend about her talking it with someone. Talking with a family about it, or talking about with a friend she trusts. So I really hope, let me know if she's okay, if she does that advice, and if it works. I hope it really helps. Oh, thank you, Zach. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. I had a lot of fun with you guys. It's always nice just sitting down and relax and playing cozy games with you. Bought you the ramen, by the way. Thank you, D-Great. Thank you. I will enjoy it very much. I will indulge. Thank you. Great stream once again. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hi, Cheryl. Bye, Cheryl. Oh my god, Stuffed Crust. No, you just got into the stream. Had a nice lurk. Oh, thank you, Stuffed Crust. Thank you. Thank you for lurking, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lavaliers. Thank you, Cybernetics, Stuffed Crust, Ansem, D-Great, Kex, Zach. Thank you. Cybernetic too. Thank you so much. Everyone that tuned in today. Frost, everyone, Zach, and of course, you know, Frost. Thank you. And of course, our lurkers, thank you so much, Lurker Lavaliers. And for my bot watchers as well. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. See you. See you guys. Charm you all later.